The visuals kind of give it to you straightforward. Before, you would get clamped in the air as you tried to go for certain moves, but we realized that that was slowing down the way that you could approach in the air. And now what we have done is we have basically adjusted the movement speed or the clamps on a lot of aerial-based moves, so you're going to be moving faster in the air.
Finally! Hello, welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit here and talk about video games and stuff. And yes, we're talking about Multiversus Season 3, and I think I'm the most hype I've been since the re-release. If you couldn't tell from that intro, I feel like a lot of people are about to get excited for the future of the game because they actually are listening and getting faster. I don't know if they just had to learn with Unreal Engine 5, but they're slowly getting to it. I had to lead with that because that is one of the biggest highlights from this whole thing, but we have a lot of news and a lot of excitement, especially if you're a Batman fan. I mean, there's also Powerpuff Girls and Nubia, but there's a lot of Batman stuff in this season, also with his birthday and the event and all that we've talked about before. I'm really giddy about this, so I'm going to try and calm down my excitement and look at this through a clear lens. But like I said, it does look pretty positive comparatively to all the seasons. They're finally learning and listening, and it's evolving, so I said this in my last video, I think this might be the most pivotal season. It's season 3, so they've kind of taken everything they've learned, and we're finally starting to form into something new here. To start off, I want to get one of the little bits out of the way, and we are going to see a new map. It does look a little small, but it has a lot of utility. We did see this in the data mine. It's a gremlin and stripe themed map. It has a fun little pulley and lift mechanic to it, and then also this.
So whenever you get knocked out, they cheer, as they should.
Very nice touch. Alright, but let's look into the meat of it all. We all know that Powerpuff Girls is going to be showing up this season. We've seen all the trailers, but let's look at their moveset. It's a lot mechanically. I think it's going to be a lot to remember for mains who want to main a Powerpuff Girl, but it should be very rewarding.
Don't you touch me, you two-bit tramp! Oh!
And with the official move list. Very cool. Yeah, we figured some kind of switching, but they all are going to have their own special abilities. Here, wait, hold on. See, it's going to be a lot of reading, and I guess my own critique of the layout here, don't waste all this left side space of the screen. Put all the writing there if we got to read it. Why is it all down? It's really small and down here at the bottom. Sorry, that's just nitpicking. That's me. Alright, but their main attribute with a down special ground will swap the girls in and out in a trifecta, and they're each going to have their own abilities with who's in front. Now, I'm going to try and not pause through the whole video because it is a lot of reading. It's a lot of, you're going to have to, if you want to main Powerpuff Girls, you're going to have to read all this and go into it yourself. But just for the lowdown, Bubbles in front is fastest with less knockback. Buttercup is slower with more knockback. And Blossom is just straight balance. So it's going to be interesting to try and read your opponent's moves, fight back, but then also be remembering who's in front, who's going to be next up in line. And then, of course, all the next moves that are going to be trying to fill out the combo. All right, I'll shut up. Let's do it. Dude, this team is just so smart. I love how they're doing the characters. Normal, charge, slide. Yeah, and they all have their own little 1-2. More knockback than fully charged. Charge and attack, hang up the hotline. Look at that, that's so cool. Call back to the, and I love this. I saw this in the first trailer. That is such a cool looking move. Grab hands and form a chain, fling forward. Your normal air is a punch. Stomp, I mean they're all pretty standard, yeah. Love how they're animated though. Yeah. Special grounded air neutral will swap the leader. Oh, look at this. Okay, hold on, hold on. Blossom throws inward, Bubbles throws upward, and Buttercup throws downward. Okay, so there's a whole... Wow. At the same time, it sounds really fun. Swapsies. That's what I was wondering, if certain moves will swap, you know, trying to remember that order. Very cool. And now, obviously, being such a prestigious character, she's going to be locked behind the Battle Pass as the premium character. And you know, free to play games got a free to play. I don't blame them. So I imagine maybe Nubia will be the Rift because again, we just really don't see much of Nubia right now. Maybe they'll have a separate trailer for her later on. And now I have snippets from the Into the Verse live stream with a lot of info for the new season coming up. And I'll tell you what, I just have to skim because I just cannot handle this stuff sometimes. It's just my brain, I can't unhear it. And that's no shade, that's just my nitpick again, and I can't unhear it when I'm watching these things, so I have to skim around and actually just look for the info. And then also, I guess as a critique, they try to show off the moves and explain them during this Into the Verse, but I wish they would actually play matches, because you can explain a character to me all day long and show me you beating the crap out of a computer that's not doing anything, but that means nothing when you're showing me the actual situations between two playing combatants. I don't know, I just don't see the point of just showcasing the moves, I guess just to show them, but I want to see the actual fights. I want to see the actual exchange. Like, yeah, they look cool, but are all these jabs going to break through other jabs with the trading system they implemented? And also, things are going to get faster. Like, I want to see it in play. But when it comes to first looks at everything, they showed a lot. And this was probably the best Into the Verse we've seen yet. So with that being said, let's move on to the Battle Pass. And I'm sure you expected it from watching that trailer. We are getting a skin for the Rowdy Rough Boys for the Powerpuff Girls. I'm sure you can expect it's probably going to be the tier 70 skin on the Battle Pass. And you'd be right. But they did give a sneak peek to the Battle Pass. Let's check it out. There are a lot of significant skins. There's even some of the Prestige Shop, which again, this just seems to also be a side season for like Batman lovers. It is his birthday, so I guess it does make sense. Oi. But as for Battle Pass skins, you can expect Rick Prime, which is super cool. You can get a Mystery Corp Velma from the 70s. It looks like a disco outfit. Garnet has a training outfit. Oh, and a huge win for Arya fans. You actually have a very cool skin from the show, and it's on the Battle Pass. I know they've been doing a lot of Arya skins for paid and premium. You finally get a win here. Then there was a clean white Shazam skin, Death Metal line Wonder Woman skin, which also looks pretty dope. And probably the soon most to be used knockout animation you're gonna see. Everybody loves their salt. And then of course at the end, Rowdy Rough Boys. And they also tease that at the end you're gonna get an emote for the girls, and they're like basically coloring crayons and all that. But they say when you turn into the Rowdy Rough Boys, it might change. And they're kind of leaving that up for us to go look for. So I'm curious what that's gonna be. Why do I feel like it's gonna be breakdancing or something? Which would be really cool. Didn't they dance or something in the show? Like breakdance on the box? Maybe I'm just making up memories, I don't know. But then after that, they also gave us a sneak peek at Prestige Shop things. And I don't know about anybody else out there. I haven't really spent my Prestige points because I haven't seen anything I like. But here we have the Batman Death Metal skin. Looks pretty dope, a lot of spikes. Hey, it's something we can earn. That's what I've been asking for. And then leading on more with the DC stuff, we have an Anti-Life Superman skin, which just reminds me of Street Fighter a little bit. Maybe that's just me. I'm not the biggest Superman fan. Though I will say, Superman is also getting an awesome call sign banner thing. But then also maybe a gripe, they're really not adding much to the Prestige Shop. It's really just those couple things. You can get a Rowdy Rough Boys voice pack. There's another Superman like call sign thing. And that's about it. I mean, I guess they just felt like their work was done throwing in 2 major skins. I don't know. All right, we've talked about all that. We can get psyched for season 3 as much as we want. But now let's talk about Batman. And also they're saying a lot of characters are going to be doing this and following suit. So expect a lot of changes with the season from what they're saying. But specifically, they showed us that they're changing Batman. And not just a little bit, apparently. They have showed us he gets a whole new move, and then a couple reactions to his other moves. This isn't even the full of it. This is just a few things that they're sharing. And then again, they're just telling us to dive in and play around with it for ourselves when it comes out tomorrow. But I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we even start talking about this new move, I want to start talking about what they're going to be doing for Batman in this event. And if you saw a couple of the trailers over the last couple of days, I'm sure any eagle eyes out there, you noticed the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman skin. And now we can see it all in its glory. It looks so epic. It almost looks so detailed. It shouldn't be in this game. They really did a nice job on this skin. It looks so sleek. And now I couldn't get confirmation if we're going to have to pay for this one or if we're going to earn it in the event, but when they were showing it off, they started talking about the Batman event. And now it's time for my friend Joe to roll his eyes because I always talk about this. I've always wanted to save up enough Gleamium to buy the animated Batman skin. And then of course playing the game and spending some of the Gleamium on battle passes, I haven't fully saved up that amount. And I don't really fully want to dump money into this game yet. So I'm trying to play for free in all the currency they give me. And I just haven't made it up to get that animated skin yet, even with a sale. But from what they just said, with this new Batman event and the currency we will earn from it.
Something else that's really cool about this event is when you are going to get the skins, you actually will be able to get currency to unlock some of the older skins as well for Batman. So you'll be able to get currency that can be used for the Batman animated skin, the Samurai Batman. So if you're not necessarily looking for the individual masks.
So I know what I'm gunning for in this event. That got me so excited. And then also I'm going to segue over to what they've done to Batman. Happy birthday, Batman. Now, if there's any Batman mains out there like me, I groaned a little bit when they said this. They got rid of his dash, which was a very strong, it was one of his best ring out moves if you needed it in a pinch. Just a double over square and knock him out, especially if it's a small stage. So I groaned a little bit when they said they got rid of this, and then they showed me what they replaced it with, which seems to be a 1-2 punch sort of thing. Now, obviously, I haven't played with it myself. I don't know if this still has any knockout capabilities, but they started to say some things that I agreed with. And it really is true. Batman had maybe 2 ways to get you out, and it's a side dash if you really needed it, and just pray that you can get them up or down. He's a very vertical player. So apparently this new dash is going to add some more combos in between that and maybe hopefully still have the knockout capability. But then also I was relieved to know that the dash attack still is in his kit. It's now with a double down combo, and it doesn't do as much knockback, but I'm still okay with that. It's nice to throw into his kit, and I agree with them. It adds more outlets for more combos and more ways to play Batman, because it was pretty limited. And they also said they made these changes so that people can easily pick up Batman, and then the higher tier players can flesh it out better. I don't know. That part sounds about inclusion, but I like what I see. I genuinely cannot wait to play with this, especially with the new move. I do have more to learn now, I guess, but that also excites me as well. Alright, that was all my excitement. I can't wait to play it tomorrow. I just gotta wait now. But there is one thing that they left us with. I've said it before, there is a reason to watching these things, and I really do enjoy that they do this. There is always little sneak peeks at the end that, you know, it could just be a little thing, but it gets you thinking.
It's been a lot of fun. Oh, wait.
What?
We forgot the couch food.
Oh, the couch food.
We forgot
didn't
couch food.
check.
Oh my god, hold on.
I don't have anything. Oh, wait. But what does this mean?
And of course, apples. Apples, apples. Who likes apples? Again, just my theory. Take this with a grain of salt. That is just my theory. I think they're going to add Raven for Halloween now. This just solidified it for me. I've had a lot of people say that Freddy Krueger might be coming. 4 characters this season. I think 4 might be pushing the envelope, but Raven will be welcomed. But I think that's all I got for this. Actually, wait, no, hold on. A few things. If you're seeing this on September 16th, it's the last day to look through your email and hopefully claim a green beetle and get a free Beetlejuice skin. Go through the email that you signed up through Warner Brothers with, and there should be a code there for a free beetle and you can get a free skin. I'm sorry I'm a little late on this, but it is your last day if you're seeing this today. And hold on, there was something else. What else was? Oh yeah, there's going to be Twitch drops starting September 17th. So tomorrow, if you're watching this today, that's all confusing. But starting September 17th through whatever, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check out your Twitch drops. But there's going to be like 100 Gleamium, an emote, a Blossom player card, all the multiverses. We're about to start a new season tomorrow. I could not be more excited. At least it's something to do. But what do you guys think? You excited for Batman? Are you excited about Rick Prime? Maybe you can't wait for the Powerpuff Girls and the Rowdy Rough Boys. Are you going to buy ahead and just go straight to level 70? But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. A like is always appreciated, all that good YouTube stuff. And I will catch you out there in the multiverses.
Oh,
Nah, there's no chance.
Aw.
Wait, no.
Okay, maybe this one. Maybe it's just the one.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Nah. We got some bad bounces, folks. Hold on.
All right, we're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it.
Is this the one? This one?
No.
Ah.
Oh, God, we got to get one good one, you know?
One of them's gonna land. One of them.
Oh,
wait.
no.